Welcome back, guys. This is Nedangaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2, and this is our train starting from Ottawa going towards Albany, as you guys can see here, from our brand new railway station, carrying a little bit of, what is that? And whatever we brought in from Quebec has been dropped in Ottawa, and it is going back to Albany to bring some more goods. And I guess we have another train right there getting his supplies, oil and water and sand, through the supply tower. Nice. So Ottawa has become very busy, and let's see. We have completed the wool task in the previous episode. I think we are going to complete it today, connecting 44 stations to your rail network, and next is going to be produce 33 loads of lumber per week via your factories and businesses. How convenient. We have a lumber source right here. Let us buy that for cheap.
Aren't you surprised? Nobody bid on it?
Come on, ma'am. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to pay them this time because I have lost too many in the previous two blackmails. So let's see what happens if I pay. Nothing. That's what I want. Okay, let us now, since we have bought this logging camp, okay, let us plan this first. We have a route towards Sudbury, which has to be found. It is a settlement. It has to become a city. We have, I think this is going to be a separate line. We can connect to this vegetable line right here. Yeah, that was the plan, isn't it? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, I think that is acceptable. Since this is not between station to station, you cannot duplicate the tracks directly. You have to do that manually. I think that's fine. And since I've already set the directions applies till this end. Good. Let's put in the supply tower somewhere here. And I think we have to connect it right here. Can we do better than that? Yep. I know this is not looking equal, but speed is more important than appearance. Okay, the direction is set. Now we have a new source for lumber for, not really Albany. We can supply to Syracuse also, but they are completely full of lumber. How is Buffalo doing? Yeah, they need lumber, right? We'll use this source. It's going to be a long train. We're going to put a simple grasshopper for Ottawa. It's quite a short route. I think Ottawa already has its lumber, but it can take more. And we have to transfer. Okay, we have already transferred 16. Do we have any other lumber source? I think we do. Oh yeah, we do. We have Williams terminal. This guy, Campbell logging, and we have Cooper logging. Oh, we have two already. Okay, my bad. Okay, let's see. What does actually Buffalo need? In that case, we can connect it directly to Buffalo. We need a little bit of corn and lumber. and also a little bit of sugar. Let's see, lumber to corn to buffalo. Yeah, it has to go back to Syracuse, isn't it? We should find another way. Maybe buffalo can wait for now. Now this is going to be a very interesting route. Can I connect it like this? Oh yeah, we have a, yeah, that is why we placed it like this. Okay, then we'll see what we can do at some point. The reason buffalo is not getting its lumber is also we don't have the warehouse set to store lumber, isn't it? No, it does. And we have too many to Montreal and Syracuse. But things are moving. We don't have that exclamatory mark here, so we are good. Unlike what we had in Boston to Portland. Yeah. After putting in that temporary lines, I think we have solved the problem. How's Halifax? Still nothing. I don't think so there's a point in putting paper here. It is not going to store anyway. I think Halifax needs corn, right? Yeah. I guess we can request for corn because we have a route connected to Quebec. We can even ask for sugar. Sugar we are getting from somewhere. Milk and vegetables are the problem. We'll see. Montreal is growing up. Good. And we have started making furniture. And I hope you are getting the furniture not yet delivered. Maybe we have to set the warehouse. We'll take the fruits out.
We both know nothing about trains, but I have people for that.
Or maybe sugar out and put in furniture for now. Because these are all basics. So I think we're going to do good. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do today? I think we're already at 40, so 4 more stations to be completed. And do we have any other? No, we don't have anything left here. It has to be only these 3: Sudbury, Salt, and White River. White River is also a city, I guess, a settlement, I guess, yeah. And after that, I think we have to come down towards the Great Lake. Now this part is going to be very difficult for us because we already have a route belonging to Walter Pejonk. I have no intention of disturbing him. So let's see. I think it's time to buy this region for 1.1 mil. Yeah, we have 11 rural businesses and 3 cities. Now this is going to be an interesting route. But we have to place the train stations very carefully along the terrain gradient. We have to connect it here, right? Not necessarily. We can drop down like this, crossing the lake here, Lake Michigan. So maybe we can drop it like this. Okay, I think we have to connect it first. And I'm going to connect it straight here. I think we have to extend the track a little bit. Okay, that is a clean route. Yeah, and then we'll connect it right here. And as usual, let's put in the directions. Okay, done. Let's put in the gridiron and the supply tower. Done. So then Sudbury it is. Sudbury is going to need, of course, lumber, grain and meat. And I think we have to make a beautiful diversion here. Perfect. Let's set the directions. I mean, we could have connected like this, right? I think we should, because we do need lumber. Do we? Okay, we have a source here. Busan stop is here. So let's start a train from here to Sudbury. As you guys know, it's going to be the grasshopper. Let's start in, and then next is going to be for grain. Okay, we cannot make any action there. Why is that? I thought Sudbury needed grain, right? Yeah. What seems to be the problem? It is taking the right route. Or I think it was set in express. Maybe. So next is going to be from Quebec to Sudbury. It's going to be strictly freight. I know that it is not going to take anything else for now, but I like to do this and to make sure it takes only meat in. It will deploy at some point. Now I'm not spending 1 mil for some research which I can get it for free. Okay, how are we going to place the next station? I think next I want to directly go to White River. It's going to be a risky station, isn't it? And I want White River also to be connected to Salt. Can we do that? I'm not sure. Let's see. We might have to turn it around like this. Yeah, I'll place it like this.
Station? What are you going to do?
Bati is pissed as usual. I think this is a pretty straight route. And I think the direction is already set. Yep. Let's put in the gridiron and the supply tower right here. I think Sudbury should have the connection here, right? White River should actually be a cul-de-sac, and maybe we should collect all the resources from here, bring it to White River, and White River should have a freight line which connects directly to Val-d'Or and maybe directly even Quebec, bringing in all the resources. I think that's how we want to do it, but we have to make it into a city. So they're going to need the same rinse and repeat. So it is going to be a little bit of lumber. That is done. A little bit of grain. Done. And a single shot. I'm going to wait. Not sure whether that line has already started. I have to check it here, isn't it? Okay, it has already started. So let's copy this line and put in White River into it. Done. And I think we're already getting, yeah. What is the most important thing which you're going to need? It's going to be sugar, maybe corn, and a little bit of
Now that's what I call a real breakdown.
salt, I guess. Wool, we don't need it. We do have clay, and this is going to be iron, right? Iron, we don't need iron here. Maybe if we build another factory for tools, we might need it, but we'll see. But I think we're going to need milk at some point. Is Quebec getting milk? Yeah, we have a very nearby source for milk. Yeah, never mind. We'll see. And I think we have to join these two here. And then from here we should take a tri-connection to Toronto. Is it Toronto or Toronto? Is the T silent? I have no idea. So let us connect to Toronto and to London. Maybe take another line which goes to Toledo and Cleveland and go towards this side of the map, going towards the Midwest. And maybe make a diversion. I don't think so we need to go to Toronto to get to Buffalo, right? We can make a pretty straight route like this. We'll see. Maybe we'll join these two and we'll make a converging line like this, crossing and connecting to Buffalo. I think we can do that. Best carrier. Albany, okay, nice. So we are in May, so there is no more snow. All the residual snow has melted, and we are slowly getting our resources here. Okay, let them complete. Let's see. Buffalo is still trying to grow. Just missing a little bit of sugar from Albany. Okay. How is Quebec doing? I did see. I think now it has cleared up, right? Yeah. Don't we have any source for sugar except Foster Rest? Let's see. There's an easier way to see this. Oh, they're not getting sugar at all. Even Quebec is not getting sugar. Okay. Oh, we have a very wonderful source for sugar right here. We have two sources. Don't we have anyone near? I don't think so. There's any sugar here, right? Yeah, the only sugar is Foster Rest, and it is quite near comparing to the others, but it is a highly busy line, as you guys can see. See, in the previous episode this was blood red, right? Now you see it has come down. It has become a little bit salmon pinkish color. I don't know what happens. It suddenly gets, maybe it is only because of the supply tower, because it will block the whole line even if it has a single train, right? Maybe that is the problem. So I think we can risk it. And is Foster Rest having enough sugar to supply? That is also a reason. We have only 24, so let's see. It's still full. Let us put a pretty straight line to Quebec. We'll put in the GM American, because it's going to be a single freight line and the prices are fixed. So if you put in a Dragon, it might incur loss. I think GM American will break even when it comes to transportation cost, but we'll see. But we don't have to worry about cost. Our weekly balance is 266, around 250, little bit of fluctuations, but it's still going on. We don't have any outstanding loans, and look at that, we can issue bonds and take a loan for 26 mil. Wow, we are doing good. And I think it's time to invest a little bit on stocks. I know this is only to sell and buy momentarily, but since we have so much money, I think it's better to invest to increase our company's value even further. Why not? Look at that, we still have 5 mil in the account. Should we buy out Bharti completely? We'll see. I'm gonna buy him out to 99%. See, he's not commenting at all anymore. And we can even merge it, right? That is all it is going to cost. By merging with another company, you get their tracks, locomotive stock, regional concessions and cash. To merge, you need 100% of the shares in the company. 1% of the share is freely available and can be bought out with a minimum 25% premium. 0% of the shares must be acquired from the current investor with a takeover surcharge of 50%. Okay. So this is going to cost more if you want to merge. Okay. How about Madam Sejawad? We can do that. We already own her company. I'm not merging anything. Did she lose all the value of the company? No, she has. That is all she has, right? Yeah, she's fine. Can we give her shares back again? We cannot. I think here we can do that. Once we reach 100, you cannot, right? I think that's going to be fine. We'll see. Okay, lumber is slowly getting in through all the sources. I don't think so. It's running empty, right? Yep. See, that is why I always put grasshopper initially. Little bit of milk and corn. Do we have a corn source nearby? I think we have one right here, right? Yeah. We'll see. Sudbury has already received its necessary meat, so I think we can take that train out of the picture. Where is it? There it is. Let's remove it. And I think grain is also going to be completed right there. Yeah. Yeah. So let's take this route out and keep it free for lumber. I should have bought this lumber stop, isn't it? 3 mil, no way. I'm not spending 3 mil for this. What about White River? White River has not received its meat. Yeah, it is on the way. Okay, let that happen. Let's see. We have a lot of innovation points. I'm just going to randomly spend it here without even reading it. This one, the one which requires 100 innovation points, is where I have to spend 1 mil in a bidding contest. No, I'm not doing that. Thank God I did not do that. And we are almost near 1860s. And what else do we have? These two I think we can complete, and we have another 11 more years to complete this. Connect 1 million citizens to your rail network. Actually, We have done almost 800,000. We need to complete 200,000. I think we'll reach automatically, but we can do this connectivity. It is not an issue. And we have to earn 5 million revenue from freight in a quarter. I think that's going to be difficult, but we'll see. Okay, now this one has become red again. I think we had some issue here. But we cannot expand it here. That is the problem. Okay, I think it is time. Let us remove this supply tower. We'll see how much does the gridiron needs to expand this into a 4-lane track. Let's see. Not much. Okay, we can have a gridiron even in the bridges. Okay, I didn't know that. I'll keep it as short as possible. Okay, that was easy. Okay, we cannot have a grid in the tunnels, isn't it? Okay, I confused the tunnels and the bridges, my bad. Let's do this and set the directions. Oh my god, directions are not set here. Maybe that is the reason we are having this. We had to, yeah. Okay, I understand it now. Okay. We were searching in the previous 2 episodes to search the line which was going through Quebec, right? Why is this one not connected? I don't get it. Okay, now it is connected. I think I should do that here also. Now here it is proper. It is only in one direction apparently. Okay. So there shouldn't be any congestion in Quebec. And I think this route, I don't think so we need to do that. Can we connect it here? Yeah, we can make this into 2 separate routes, right? Or else we can bring this Bangor route and connect it straight to Quebec if it only allows. This is going to be a long train section. Of all the places, that is the only place the restriction is. Let's build it till here. I think the problem is with these tracks. Let us start from here and jump all the way back here. Beautiful connection. And I'm going to take these inner tracks. Let the tracks reset. So we have dedicated tracks. So there won't be any mix-up. And here I might have to remove these lines. I might have to reset it. No, I just need to put the supply tower right here. And I'll do the crisscross in between, so it is not going to be an issue. And we have to connect this milk farm somewhere into Quebec. I think it has to be like this. We don't want any tunnels in between. And the direction is already there, so that is good. Okay, things are done good. Let's do the crisscross here. somewhere here. Done. And I think we need to do it somewhere before the supply tower. Yeah, I think it is done. Good. So I hope we won't have any congestions here anymore. We have separated the Bangor route and the Moncton route. So I think the sugar line is going to be quite fast to Quebec. Yep. And it is only going to fulfill the needs of Quebec first. I think I reset the train line while I was deleting routes, because this has to go through Bangor, right? So this route might have reset almost when it reached Quebec. So it is starting right from the beginning. It's okay, it is not an issue. Okay, let us see. How is Sudbury filling? Sudbury needs 2 more loads of lumber. How about White River? White River has enough grain. So let's see. I think this is the last consignment, yeah. And lumber is slowly getting in. Since this is a grasshopper, it is taking too much time. Even at, I think this is the max speed, yeah. So I think Quebec to White River can be removed. I think we already got the meat, right?
Had lunch with the mayor
Nope.
to discuss your series of breakdowns.
What happened? It just oh, it was also reset here, right? Yeah. There it is, done. So we have received all the grain we need. We can take this train out. We need another load of lumber, and then Sudbury is done. And I think we have to take this sugar. We should have an alternate source. Since we have sugar and fruits here, I think we can make I think we should make Ottawa into another distillery like Albany and have an alternate for liquor. Even though we don't need it right now, we do have an option of doing, because we have crossed 40k. Let us put it parallel to the existing brewery. There it is. So we are officially making liquor now. We do have coal, but we don't need it right now. I don't think so. We're going to need it anyways. So we'll put a track right here. Facing this way. And we'll connect Miller Station with the lumber. Oh really, there was a tunnel, my bad. Should have seen it. There it is. Done. Let's put in the supply tower somewhere here. And we have an existing train route from West Terminal, right? This guy is gonna start from Miller Station to West Terminal. I'm sorry. Like this. Oh yeah, I forgot the directions, isn't it? Come on. How did I forget? Okay, let's set the directions. It has to be going out of west terminal, this one goes into west terminal. Done. Now let's put in the gridiron. Now let's change this guy from Miller Station to west terminal, and the track actually has to reset the positions, but we'll see. Now we have to connect, we have to make a complicated connection here. First we have to connect Sudbury to okay, I'm going to put the sugar situation far away, and let's put a station in Salt to complete the task. And I'm going to should we cross it? Yeah, it has to go to Grand Rapids, right? So I think we slant it a little bit. And I'm going to connect it directly to Sudbury. Pretty straight line, and we don't want any, we'll pull it down a little bit.
Very good. Another step closer to our goal.
So that is the 44th station. I'm going to set the direction first. This one goes out of Sudbury, this one goes into Sudbury. Good. Let's put in the gridirons. There it is. Let's put in the supply tower right here. Now we'll connect the sugar source, call and stop into the existing line. Let's set the directions. Let's put in a shorter gridiron and a separate dedicated supply tower right here. And now we'll connect Sudbury and Miller Station. Now this is going to be a little bit difficult, but I think we can do that. Yeah, we're not making any tunnels. Yeah, that is neat, right? We might have to take it a little bit out so that we can accommodate another track, and we can bring this, you know what, we can connect it here, right? Why do we have to do this gimmicks here? We can simply connect it here. There it is.
Let's face it, we both know nothing about trains, but I have people for that.
Come on. Can I not change the direction? I think now I can, right? Come on. How about now? Yeah, this is what I want. A little far away so that we don't get any tunnel effect. I think this is doable. If only I did it properly. I placed it in the wrong track. So let us parallel this route till here before the curvature. We'll delete it. It is shift plus delete, and then you have to just click shift before you delete, so that only that particular point will get deleted wherever your pointer is. Okay, that's a neat curvature. Let's set the directions first. Okay, that was neat. And we need a supply tower somewhere here. Let's put one right here. Yeah, I know, I'm not sure whether we need it, but it is better to have. So yeah, I think Sudbury has been found. Good. And we can have an industry here. What do we have here? We'll see. And I think White River is almost there. It only needs lumber. You can take this cubit line. Okay, we have a train which is taking a lot of fruits. So let us keep it as it is. We'll start a new line from Collins Stop to Miller Station to Ottawa. Now this one is going to be Dragon, because on long term it is going to be profitable for us. We're going to take a maximum of 4 loads of sugar and another 4 loads of fruits to make the liquor. And Ottawa has a warehouse, right? No, we don't. Okay, in that case we'll drop it. It's not an issue. Eventually the requirement will come down. It's going to be fine. Okay, we have achieved in August 21st, 1857. 1857 was a quite an early achievement. We actually needed to achieve this by 1864. So yeah, way ahead of time. That is good. So what kind of industry should we start in Sudbury? Something unique. Let's see. What do we need in Quebec? Quebec needs maybe tools, but we need steel for that, right? We do have iron here. Coal is very nearby. Maybe we should have something simple. We'll see. Do we have a milk source? No, we have sugar and fruits which we have made the liquor. We can have sawmill. We don't have any nearby. All the wooden planks which we are getting is actually coming from Moncton. Can have that. Maybe ceramics. Ceramics maybe. Does Quebec need ceramics? Let's see. They do. So ceramics it is. Oh really? Too late, I guess. They already have is wool available? Yeah. Okay, let them make their clothes. There it is, the last load of lumber getting in. So yeah, since Sudbury has been found, I think we should connect Salt, Sudbury, Valdor and back. We will, initially we'll have a mixed train without freight and we'll see what happens. And we should have another route which connects Salt, Sudbury to Ottawa and back. It's going to be another mixed train. We'll have another route where Sudbury, Valdor and Quebec is connected. Back to Valdor. This one is going to be a simple route. We'll make them all passenger routes. Yeah, we need to bring in freight a lot, but I think we'll achieve it at some point. We do have a lot of time till 1870s. We have almost 23 years.
Now
Sorry,
that's
13
what
years.
I call a real breakdown.
Look at that, they're taking all the meat in. I think it's going to Sudbury, isn't it? Yeah. So how's the traffic situation here? The congestion has come down because we can absorb more volume. Still they are preferring these two tracks. That's fine because the volume of trains in Moncton Halifax track is stuck here. And they also try to take this route, isn't it? So yeah, eventually they will find a way. That is going to be totally good. So there is the lumber going in slowly towards our new station, which is soon going to be a new city, White River. Our locomotive is working hard. Look at that, putting in full pressure and full load. The great grasshopper. So yes guys, I'm going to end the episode right here. So we are almost completing more than 65% of our tasks, our goals, and we are almost reaching towards the end game. And I think the last two tasks are going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm talking about it right now because there is a chance that it can get bugged like what happened in the previous time in the Indian subcontinent. So we'll see what we can do. I'll try to do a pre-save gameplay and we'll see what happens. So yes, I think we are almost there, and I hope you guys like this video. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplay is, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangavan. Until next time, this is Nedangavan signing off. Take care and stay tuned.